Can the witness please state her name and connection to the plaintiff?
Helen Sharp. I was her oncologist.
Dr. Sharp, do you recall your appointment with the plaintiff on June 15th of last year?
She was having her radiation cast that required her to lie with her arms bent over her head.
Like this?
Yes. It's not a painful procedure, just tedious. So I was surprised when she began to crying is not a strong enough word. She was howling. I thought the machine had malfunctioned and she'd been injured, and in a way she had.
But not by the machine.
No, not by the machine. I helped her up and asked what was wrong. She explained she'd been struck by a memory of being sexually assaulted when she was 12. She said I was the first person she'd ever told.
But that was 20 years earlier, so why hadn't she told anyone else?
She'd repressed the memory. It's a common defense mechanism for young trauma victims. But it's like loading a spring. The harder you shut the memory down, the greater the force when it erupts back into consciousness.
But what made her remember in that moment? What triggers the recovery of memory that's been repressed?
Typically a sensory detail, a smell, a sound, or the feeling of having your arms bent over your head.
Ah. Did any part of you suspect that the plaintiff was confused or lying?
Her recall of the incident was crystal clear. Her trauma was palpable. I believe every word.
Thank you. Prosecution rests.